Jews suck, and they suck at running everything.
Live anymore?
No, we're not live anymore. Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys.
Hi guys. Oh, okay. So we're starting our
An actual recording.
video now.
Yeah.
Let me.
Super sorry for the streaming snafu. Dude, it's literally the Jews and their stupid software. YouTube sucks that bad. It just like, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's fans or if it's like how it chooses to use my built-in microphone. It just doesn't pick up on anything. It can pick up on our voices, but the moment we start trying to play video or anything like that, it just fails.
You can't figure out what it needs to be doing.
So we're just gonna have to record a little bit. But that's okay. That means you guys get the bubble. Let me make sure I don't fuck that up this time.
Yeah. That's why we're going to do a review today of Remember Who You Are.
Yes.
Reaction video. It was late, but we did one.
Yeah.
And retard over here.
Yeah, retard. So I'll even show you. You can literally see it as I'm adjusting this. But as you can see, like this is supposed to be active, right? But sometimes if I open OBS after a while without closing it down first, I'll come back on and this box will just be frozen. And if I don't
put this over my tummy.
And if
there you go.
If I don't readjust it and make it unfrozen, it'll just stay frozen the whole time. So
and it was frozen on him doing dead pulls.
Dead pulls?
What did you call them? Where you pull yourself or what do you
talk about? Chin-ups?
Where you hold yourself up as you can with the weights between your knees.
Yeah, it's a chin-up.
But you're letting yourself down, so it's a chin down.
What? It's a chin-up. Dead pulls.
Oh, you're pulling all your dead weight
from Ryan Reynolds. All right. Well, I guess let's get into it. We've wasted enough time.
Okay, so this is a review of Remember Who You Are.
Yeah.
We didn't miss much in our reaction because it's just kind of a
feel-good
song.
Yeah, it's just a feel-good song. It's not many stops and whoas. Did he really just say that type of songs?
It was just a good Remember Who You Are, people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
let's just get breeze through this one real quick, and then we'll get to the new one.
Remember who you are, boys, the flowers, gas in the ranch, hanging out the window of the truck with flag.
That as loud as it goes?
Yeah.
This is for my guys outside with a little bit of red on their necks. Standing for the anthem with their hand on their chest. Rattlesnakes on some yellow flags hanging from their window panes.
I wonder who they are.
I don't know. It's just extras. I want to be an extra in a pop video. I love Nova.
That would be super cool.
Just to hang out with them.
Yeah. Although, would we really get to hang out with him, or would he be running around like a chicken with his head cut off?
We would just be. We got to hang out with Sandra Bullock and Tim McGraw.
Not really. Sandra Bullock's a bitch.
This is for the guys who gon' fight to be free till the cops come around. Who never let the flag that they wave touch the ground. Metal sign on a fence post, no trespassing allowed. And this is for the ones who don't run, reading Bibles, loading guns. They know what they gotta do and they know how to get. Never let the flag that they wave touch the ground. Metal sign on a fence post, no trespassing allowed. And this is for the ones who don't run.
Oh, did you see that?
See what?
This is for the ones who don't run.
Oh, God, dude.
I don't know. That's exactly what it looks like. He's giving the hail.
They know what they gotta do and they know how to get it done. All the ones who learning lessons till the day they get to heavy. If
he did that on purpose, that was brilliant. I don't know how I didn't see that the first time.
He just did it.
Yeah. There's no way he did it on purpose. There's no way.
What else can that mean, dude?
window of a truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy, raising hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Remember who you were, white boy, before they try to race in your past. Told you it's bad. Remember who you they try to race in your past. Told you it's bad. Before they put your kids in
I don't know. I mean, based on the context of the song, maybe he was doing the salute.
That
Maybe remember who you are.
about your past, trying to.
They're gonna erase your past.
Maybe it was.
Maybe.
More like that. Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of the truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy. Raising hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you.
To be like you.
Remember who you are, white boy.
Good song.
Good song. It is a good one. It's a good catchy one.
Yeah. All right.
I would like to know if he did that on purpose, Tom.
Yeah. Did you did you hail the painter on purpose?
Because if not,
If not, that's exactly what it looks like.
then you should be.
Yeah, we don't think he was as bad as he was made out to be.
We go down that rabbit hole.
Dude, there wasn't even 6 million Jews alive at the time.
You know what? Not only were there not 6 million Jews, the population in all of Germany was not 6 million.
No.
Collectively of everybody that lived there. So if there's not 6 million people that live in Germany, how can you kill 6 million of them?
Not to mention the Red Cross. They've done their own statistics and reporting, and they determined that only 271,000 juice boxes got drank during World War II.
And how many of those were because
We're traitors.
Well, no, how many of those were because of lice and typhus
and starvation.
Starvation.
Yeah.
Starvation because why? Because
So yeah, that's
the railroad.
Yeah, that's our fault.
Supplies. It was our fault.
Yeah, they're in the north. They can't grow anything. You got to rely on transportation to get most of your goods. If you blow up their roads, you're going to starve their population.
So
it's old siege tactics. Very old siege tactics.
I urge you to go down that rabbit hole if you have not.
Hell, there's like 3 wars in Game of Thrones that's based off that fucking principle. Let's just surround their castle and not let food in. I mean, that's in Game of Thrones.
True. Yeah.
Very old tactics.
And that's what we did.
Yeah.
That's what the good guys did.
Yeah.
You know that the people that were in those camps that had swimming pools
and movie theaters
and movie theaters, and it shows videos of moms sitting with their babies and dancing and having a good time. They had those camps because as the people were fleeing Poland to come into Germany, they were infested with lice, typhus, and they made them stop there to get them well, to put them in quarantine before they released them into civilization.
Yeah, it didn't matter what nationality you were. If you came across the border, you were going to have to be deloused. Exactly. You were going to have to go into a concentration camp momentarily just to make sure you weren't going to be deaf to the rest of the population. Yeah.
Yes, their heads were shorn to delouse them.
Yeah.
You know, we hear about the showers and it being acid rain raining down on them. No, that was soap and water. And people that actually lived through it have said it was soap and water.
Yeah, that in and of itself, it's like Jack Sparrow said about the Black Pearl. He's like, if there's no survivors, I wonder who tells the stories. If it was acid and like people were just being melted in the gas chamber, who lived to tell?
Yeah. How did they escape?
How do you know? How do you know? Were you somehow in there and picked the corner that you didn't get rained on?
The victors are the ones that get to write history.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And of course, like if you torture someone bad enough, you can make them say anything you want them to say, which is exactly what the Nuremberg trials were.
Yep.
So
Yeah. So do your research.
bullshit.
Don't just follow what we've been told. You have to be willing to unlearn everything that you have learned.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to unlearn it and just look at everything with an open mind.
You just gotta understand that the Jews hate Christians. They hate Christianity. And he was like the last Christian hero that tried to do anything about his country.
Absolutely.
They villainized him so badly to the point where like there's no such thing as Christian heroes anymore. That was the end goal of villainizing him the way that they did. Because the moment you start standing up and trying to make your country even remotely resembling Torah or the New Covenant at all, you're Hitler.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that unless you start
going against the
governing people's urges, which goes against freedom. You're Hitler, you're a Nazi if you do that. So it's
and I feel like Trump was trying in his first term to do exactly that. Bring us back to a Christian nation, better the nation, better the American people. I truly believe, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and think that he truly wanted that. But somewhere between 2016 and 2020.
Yeah, he greatly underestimated his enemies. Was he he's like fucking bragging about how he could go run for prime minister because he's got a 99% approval rating in Israel.
But meanwhile, he's got a 35% approval rating in his own country.
Yeah, that's wild, especially when you consider like how much of Israel is a sanctuary for pedophiles and terrorists and LGBT weirdos. And
yeah, why would
you have a 99% approval rating in a country like that?
Yeah. Make it make sense, y'all. Okay.
Anyways,
and now we're gonna do
Us in the USA.
Us in the USA. We put the us in USA.
I bet that's what this song's gonna be about. It's about us. It's not about you elites. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see. That's a good theory. We need subtitles.
Oh, yep.
Mama's old and can't keep up.
Shit. Come on. Oh, does he not? Oh, shit. This song is so new. The YouTube hasn't generated closed captions for it yet.
We still don't trust what the headlines say. That's okay. We think that they want us to be laid in a grave.
Ready?
Yeah.
We do our best, we pray and we pray for a change. We put the us in the USA every day. We put the us in the USA. We're the diesel trucks on the interstate. Flags in our yards while children play. Stars and stripes and rattlesnakes. And it's me and it's you and it's red, white and blue with American dreams and taxes. We want World War II, we put man on the moon. Well, depending on who you ask. It's red, white and blue. American dreams and taxes. World War II, we put man on the moon. And then
okay, pause.
Depending upon who you're asking.
I'm so thankful he followed up with that line because I was going to say, come on, Tom.
Yeah, no.
Tom.
We didn't put no one on the moon.
We didn't put anybody on the moon. And I just want to say this was in our live that we attempted and failed miserably. Happy Independence Day.
Yeah.
However, like I said, it's hard to celebrate
the United States of Israel.
Yeah, and freedom from tyranny and taxes when you're living in tyranny and taxes.
Yeah.
I get the Tom being newer to our country, and we're happy to have you, Thomas. But he's not lived with it long enough to lose that
sense of
patriotism.
Yeah.
Patriotism. I used to have it, man. I I was there. I would be, even at my old age, would be willing to go and fight for her, but not now. I'm not fighting for this mess. Okay.
We put the us in the USA. We still don't trust what the government claims.
Simple chorus.
Yeah.
And the media says the country is safe, but it ain't. We do our best, we pray and we pray for change. We put the us in the USA every day. We do our best, pray for change. We put us in the USA.
Can you pause for a minute?
Sure.
This reminds me of that kid who was trying to explain to people that it's us. We are the system. If we just say enough is enough
Yeah.
and don't show up to work on Monday, everything collapses. We are the diesel trucks on the highway. We are the ones bringing the supplies to grocery stores. We are the ones supplying the electricity. It's us that has the power. If we just don't show up, what's going to happen? What are they going to do? Just something to think about. Go ahead.
I mean, certain people would still have to show up because if everyone stopped showing up, wastewater treatment would fall apart. The electric grid would, but yeah, but that would fuck everyone up who was staying home with intent.
Yeah, it would. It would cause a problem.
Yeah.
We would cause a problem that they would have to fix instead of them causing problems that we have.
You really think the Jews would get their hands dirty and say, oh, okay, they're not going to do it. We need to go fix it now. No, they would just say, listen, you stupid goyim. You're either going to fucking fix it or we're just going to start marching through the streets and slaughtering you.
Bring it on. Bring it on. But sooner I can go be in eternity with my Savior.
You stupid boys.
American dreams and taxes. We want World War II. We put men on the moon. Well, depending on who you ask. We put the us in the USA. American dreams and taxes. We want World War II. And then we put the us in the USA.
His neighbor's got Pat Fever there by his temple right now.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
good. Another good one. Another catchy. He had a few little, if you're listening, if you're paying attention,
Yeah.
nuggets in there.
Just another feel good song.
We need all the feel good we can get right now, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's struggling so bad. I hate to see it.
I don't dislike the feel good songs. They just don't do as much for me. Like maybe it's just the aggressiveness in me. Like I want every one of Tom's songs to be like an anthem or like a rise to call, a rise to action.
Every time Tom Macdonald sits down to write a song, I want him to say that God sent him to piss the world off.
Big man. Yeah, I like it when he goes out of his way to try and piss people off. You know?
Yeah.
I get it. You can't do that every single song.
Why not?
Because then people start complaining. Like, then people start complaining that it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. Yeah.
You don't have to listen.
Yeah. But then again, people will say that I'm saying the same thing about the feel good song. So I get it.
Yeah. But anywho,
It was a good song though.
it was a good song. Absolutely. I still want to know if he was doing the Hail Hitler, the last one.
And
That's
remember who you are.
It's gonna bug me. It was brought to my attention. We don't spend a whole lot of time keeping up with stuff We got enough of our own stuff to keep up with.
Yeah.
But Elvis brought to my attention of how Tom was moving up the hip hop charts,
And they just canceled
and
the
then they
charts.
just canceled it so that he couldn't steal it from.
It's not the first time that they've done it either.
Well, I mean, this is big. Like the hip hop charts have been 30 years. 30 years. And all of a sudden, overnight, in the middle of the night, with no warning, oh my God, Tom's moving up. We got to do something. We got to do something. Let's just cancel it.
Yeah.
I would be so pissed if I was him. Oh, I would be so pissed.
That would be annoying.
But it would be.
Actually, no, I would take that as a compliment.
Yeah, it's actually.
It wouldn't even be annoying at all. I would just find it funny.
It's a compliment. But, negative media is still.
Yeah, any type of press is good press.
Yeah. So get it. And we recognize you as number one, Thomas.
Yeah.
So when can we come out and be an extra in one of your videos? Is it cooler in California than it is here?
I was thinking that that whole last music video, like it was making me damn near sweat just looking at Tom in the fucking flannel. Like I know it's not cool in California.
They don't have the humidity.
Yeah, but like California is the one state that just constantly is dealing with spontaneous fires because of how fucking hot it is.
True. True. I don't think they're spontaneous fires, so I think they're intentionally set.
You think so?
I think so.
Maybe.
Just to keep us all in a state of fear. Let us know we're not in charge. We're not in control of things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. If they keep burning California down, taxpayers have to rely on the elite to fix it.
They had a very big earthquake in California, I think last week. I'm telling you, if anything, like it was like, I want to say a 6.7, maybe, like a good sized earthquake. They have too many of those. California's fallen off of the rest of us. They're going to become an island like Hawaii.
Fine with me.
Yeah, let them have their own place.
Shit, let them.
I'll even pay to have them all shipped out there. The ones that weren't happened to be on the island,
yeah,
when it broke off, I'll help pay to get you out there.
Yeah, let them break off, but instead of Italy and like making it float, just let it sink right into the water.
Yeah, I've learned a lot about Venice here lately.
Yeah, they're not going to make it either. They're not. They've been slowly sinking for decades now.
Not that. I'm finding that our 13 families that we think have been running the world since whenever, a lot of those are Italian people. Venice was one of the center points of all of the yuck that went on in it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's Jews. They're Italians, but like at the same time, it's just different sects of Jews who have changed their names 100 times and changed their accent. Like people need to understand the surname. That stuff matters to everyone but the Jew. They do not care about their last name. They will change it in a fucking heartbeat if it means escaping persecution. They've done it hundreds of times, which is why it makes it damn near impossible to trace them back to wrongdoing.
Because they changed their identity.
Yeah.
I have to go check a kitty cat. You want to press pause?
Yeah, I mean, I can just wait. Actually, I'll retell my story since it happened on the live stream. Funny bar security story. Actually, you know what? I'll start from last weekend because I've got a funny story from Pride.
I have to go start my car.
Okay. I've gotten in quite a few altercations recently. The first one was this like little black dude who like must have weighed maybe 140 pounds soaking wet, trying to pretend to be a girl. Came by and flirted with me in a rather degenerate, disgusting way. I won't repeat all the shit that he said. But I let him go on for about 15 to 20 seconds before I looked at him. I was like, dude, fuck off. And instead of taking the advice that he should have taken, he looked at me and said something akin to, like, ooh, angry, sexy masculinity. I like that. And kept pressing. In spite of the fact that I'm big and scary, that shit makes me wildly uncomfortable. And I just wanted to move it from uncomfortable sexual advances to just making him angry. Because if he's angry at me, that's an arena I can deal with. I'm good. I'm good at that. So I looked at him and I said, "Yo, I told you to leave me alone, you stupid fucking faggot." And the speed at which the female act dropped and the deep voice came back, and suddenly he was a former crypt who was gonna gut me. Okay. And twice walked up on me making those threats.
Let us not bring that out. Go ahead, Judy.
Twice he walked up on me making those threats. And twice I stood up with the intent to get a hold of him and grab him and yank him a new one. Both times, now of course he is a tiny little guy. Both times he managed to get away from me and realized like I was about business. And if I got a hold of him, he was going to be in trouble. So he just started throwing shit at me from the street. And the whole time I'm like checking in this group of girls, like just dodging bottles and shit that are being thrown at me. Uh he's just like off in the corner chimping out. And yeah, I ultimately got fired from the bar just for calling him a faggot. Because like the bars, they're a bunch of faggots too and support all that nonsense. But yeah, so I got let go from that bar and moved around to the bar that I was at this weekend, which I've been at before on several occasions. It's like a sports cowboy bar. It's like a 4-story bar. My buddy Daniel, who's a security guard with me, we like he does this to me as like he's walking off in a different direction, which normally is just a very easy way for us all to be like, "Yo, come with me. We got to go handle something real quick." Walk up to this kid who has been warned on several occasions to stop putting his hood over his head. Like when you're in a bar, you can't be wearing hoods, you can't be wearing sunglasses, you can't be doing shit like that because it hides your eyes from bartenders and security who otherwise might be able to look at you and see how glossy your eyes are and determine if you're drunk and that you just need to go. Um, so that's a no-no. He's been warned like 2 or 3 times already, and the stupid retard just keeps pulling his hood back over his head. Now, granted, I wasn't privy to any of this. I didn't see any of this. I'm just called over to like just be an intimidation factor, which a lot of the security guards use me for, and that's fine. So Daniel's trying to give him one more opportunity to stop pulling his hood over his head. So it wasn't even a "we're kicking you out, you need to go now." It was a "dude, we're coming over here in force to let you know that if you do it again, we're going to kick you out." And he looked at Daniel when Daniel said, "Just stop doing it," and when did like one of those, and like just with attitude pulled his hood back down. And and at that point, Daniel was like, "Okay, if that's how if you're gonna give me attitude like that, just get the fuck out." And he looked at Daniel and was like, "I'm not going anywhere." And of course, like at that point, you're pissing me off because you're just being disrespectful. So I grabbed him and started leading him by his arm. Now, I'm on the left side of his body, and I've got a hold of his left arm with my right hand. Now, granted, remember, I am left-handed. This is my danger hand. Okay. And this hand's free over here. Daniel's on the opposite side of him. He's on his right side and he's got a hold of his right arm. The whole time we're like trying to escort this dude out the building, he's wrestling with us. Get the fuck off me, get your hands off me, like doing the whole ghetto attitude, like I'm bigger and badder than you, even though like I'm 6 inches smaller and like I'm 40, 50 pounds lighter than y'all. He eventually breaks free of Daniel's grasp as we get off the dance floor and turns around and is trying to position himself to find a way to strike. He's looking for an opportunity. And I mean, I've been doing this like 12 plus years. I know it's coming. I'm not going to sit here and wait for it to happen. I'm just going to preemptively deal with you and knock the fight out of you first. This being my free hand and my dominant hand, I open palm with everything I had in, slap the ever living piss out of this kid. And I mean, because he tried turning around on me one more time, like the whole time, he tried turning around on me twice. Okay. Both times, like, of course, I had a hold of him, and both times I just kept doing like this so he was out of reach. And I warned him that if he tried it, I was going to slap. He tried one more time to turn around on me, and at that point, I was already mid swing.
Sorry for the interruption.
I ended up slapping this kid, and because he was trying to turn around on me one more time, the way he positioned himself and the way my slap got him in the face, caught him on the cheek, and came across his nose and his eyes and got him on the other cheek. Basically slapped him in the whole upper half of his face. And the sound that it produced was it was like a gunshot. It was like thunder had gone off inside of that building. We had the World Cup going. Literally everyone stopped watching the World Cup. Bartenders stopped doing what they were doing. Like, it was really that loud. It cut through music, it cut through dance, it cut through the sports, it cut through everything. Um, Even the head of security, who is down. This is all happening on the second floor, mind you. The security head of security, who's downstairs, outside on the sidewalk, heard it happen and came inside and asked, "Was that a gunshot? Like, what the hell was that?" Um, and he told me later, he's like, "Dude, it wasn't like a super loud bang, but he was like, it sounded like a little 38 snub nose." So, I mean, it, yeah, I slapped the absolute ego out of this kid. Um, and the whole walk down at that point, he just had his hands in his face, and we got him out to the sidewalk, and there's like,
Hoodie on?
yeah, he had his hoodie on. Well, no, when I slapped him, no, he didn't have his hoodie on.
Did he put his hoodie back on to make the walk of shame?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But we got him out to the sidewalk, and there was 4 cops out there. And he looked at the cops and was like, "Yeah, he slapped me for no reason. Are you guys gonna do anything about it?" And the cops know better. And they looked at him and they all started smiling and giggling. He's like, "He slapped you?" He's like, what did you do to get slapped by him? So they weren't taking him seriously. And he like waved them off and just walked off. Like, he was upset.
I think bitch slapping a man hurts the pride worse than it does their face.
That's worse than losing a close fist fight.
I agree. Yeah. Bring you down a couple notches real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be my method for dealing with troublesome people, because it just hurts. It's I don't know, like when we as men get into fights, like actual fights, and there's closed fists, that adrenaline dump Like you can literally get your face pummeled and not feel it until the next day. Whereas a slap, that shit's instant. Instant.
Yeah.
It's an assault on the nerves. It just completely removes the fight out of the person. I think that's a good method. I'm gonna do that from now on. It's the first time I've ever bitch slapped someone, and that was brutal.
You enjoyed it.
It was brutal.
Sorry for my absence for that brief time. It had reached the point. What time is it? Speaking of which, I need
152.
So I put him in there around 2. It had reached the point of I got to get my kitties. I got to move my kitties. So I just got done moving 7 Maine Coons from the house to my vehicle. So they are now in a climate controlled.
They're in AC.
They're safe. We're not, but they are.
As you can see, look at us. Like I'm drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks.
It really does. Our batteries, which is the last component that we need for our solar system, they'll be back in stock the middle of this month, and then however long it takes to get them on a truck and shipped to us. So optimistically, 3 weeks.
3 weeks
And in the meantime,
surviving this heat.
yeah. Well, in the meantime, we have pallets to lay down and racks to build and 7-foot tall solar panels to move and get mounted, get all of our cable laid out so that when that battery shows up, all we got to do is press power.
Yeah.
Oh, I do need an HVAC guy to come in, and Blue said he can rehook my mini split, but I need a HVAC guy to come and get it back up online. Depending upon how much it is, will determine whether we can do both of them or not. You may just have to use my portable one in the meantime, but we'll have the power for it. And your room is more closed off than my house is.
Yeah, I mean, if we gotta deal with yours first, that's fine. Cause like, for the most part, I can get by with the fans.
I worry about the doggos. We regulate our body. We can get up and splash cold water on us. They can't. You know what I'm saying? So I worry about them, but we'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. One thing at a time, one day at a time. That's all I can do.
Yeah, I mean, they're with me more than they're in that house.
I agree. I agree. Yes. And I'm thankful for that. Not that I wish that y'all couldn't be here all the time, but at least during this, I'm thankful that
It's not, yeah.
they can get out and find their own, choose their own spot to get cooled off.
Yeah.
So, anywho.
All right. Well, I've got 3% battery left, so we've got a.
I wanted to talk about the people scaling the Empire State Building.
Why?
And how they got arrested quicker than people on the Epstein list.
You already mentioned that.
That was in our live.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was in our live.
Okay. I forgot that was.
And Major Jason Watson. Yesterday, I guess they finally did say something on the news about him. But that should have been everywhere. The man sacrificed his life, his career, his freedom, his family to do what he did. I say bravo, sir, and I stand with you.
Yeah, she's really stuck on this story about him being mistreated, and I'm just like, it doesn't surprise me at all.
I'm not surprised that he got arrested. I'm not surprised that he's going to be court-martialed. I'm not surprised that he isn't either. He knew. But the crazy thing is he took an oath to defend the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he was doing, was defending the Constitution.
Yeah, which the Jews don't care about. That's why it's not surprising at all.
Conundrum, because when you're in the military, you can't speak out about your administration. But yet, speaking out against your administration...
That's the Second Amendment. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's a loophole they've created there.
Yeah, it's Jewish law.
I know.
They don't care about the Constitution, but they know at the same time they can't change the Constitution. So let's just add a bunch of shit to it to circumvent the Constitution by all these little medial rules beneath it.
It's all the little loopholes, the same way they get around doing Shabbat.
Same way they get around like having a million different laws on gun rights. Like,
know that.
yeah, well, I mean, like the fact that you can't have bump stocks and extended magazines and automatic guns, or you can't have cannons or tanks. It's like,
we should be allowed to have whatever we
yeah,
want.
like most people aren't even aware that when the Constitution was written, people still had fucking cannons on their ships.
In their front yard.
You were still able to have artillery as a normal civilian, okay? So,
And it says that our Second Amendment is so that we can form a
regulated militia.
militia, not just to defend yourself and your stuff.
Yeah.
So that we can rise up.
Yeah.
But I think we're beyond all that. I really do. I mean, I would love for there to be a revolution. I really would.
It ain't gonna happen.
But it's not gonna. I mean, if it does happen, it's not gonna amount to anything. It's not. We are so far beyond that. A few years ago, I would have said, yeah, let's do this. I'm ready. Where are we meeting at? But now it's pointless.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds like Debbie Downer and doom and gloom.
Nihilism, but it's not.
The state of affairs, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, we're like, if you were to ask us our political views and what the world should look like, it would be Christian nationalism. The problem is humans can't do that. We don't have the power to make that last and to stand the test of time. He does, though. So when he comes back, it will be global Christian nationalism. But until that point, like, it's purposeless to strive for it because the enemy's just going to keep circumventing it.
Messing it up.
So
we're never going to get what we want.
Yeah.
Until he comes back. I'm sorry. I know that sounds horrible, but it is.
Yeah. Okay, we seriously have to. I've got 1%.
All right. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, guys.
That's how I feel.
I really, let me know what you guys think. I want her to watch Obsession so badly.
Obsession?
Yes. No, not Nefarious. Obsession. Obsession is a current horror movie that's out right now. And even though actors don't typically win Oscars for horror movies, the girl in this movie is probably going to win an Oscar for it.
She wishes that he would like her.
He wishes that she loved him. And she becomes crazy. Okay, we're back. I went and got a charger. But anyways, it's a really probably one of the better horror movies I've seen in a long time. So let us know if you would like us to do a one-off movie reaction to Obsession, because I think she would really enjoy the performance.
What do you think of it? I mean, it sounds like it's something I would enjoy.
I mean, it's taken the world by storm. I mean, this girl, before, she was in the recent Lois and Superman TV show, and like she just played a pretty, like, a kind of meaningless role. Like, it's nothing against her, but like she was just, you've got Jordan and Jonathan, who are Superman's kids in the show, and they're kind of like learning to become Superboys, and she was just Jordan's girlfriend. And it was just like her role in the show was like, okay, eventually she's going to find out Jordan's Superman's son. Like, how's that going to play out? Like, she was just the romantic love interest for that TV show. So, but even then, like, you could still see in that TV show, like, she's a good physical performer. Like, the emotions in her face, the way she uses her face to act. Like, she was a really good actress. But like, she went 2 or 3 years without being able to get a job. Started like streaming video games and shit just to get by.
Right.
Just like her agent just couldn't find her work. And then she got offered the job for Obsession. And now she's being called like unanimously the Scream Queen. Being told that like she deserves an Oscar. Like, this is probably going to completely blow her career wide open. So yeah, let us know if you want us to watch that, because I desperately want her to see it. Because even though it's playing with wishes and magic, it's very apparent, like, it is demonic. It's a demonic entity that she's possessed by in the movie, and it's just really well done. It's really well done. So
And you said Nefarious is another one that I need to watch.
yeah, I thought you watched that last night.
No, I was asking what the name of it was for Heidi.
Oh, yeah, Nefarious is
Blech.
if I'm not mistaken, it's by Angel Studios. Like I think it's the same people who do the Chosen TV show. Um, Nefarious is it's this dude who's on death row. He's being interviewed by a psychiatrist to determine if he deserves the insane asylum or if he deserves execution. And come to find out, the dude's a demon. He's possessed by a demon, and it's the demon who's been doing all this shit. And it's another phenomenal physical performance because the guy who's possessed comes out and surfaces every now and then in the movie, and he's got like this lisp, and he's really socially awkward and weird. And you could tell he's portraying someone who's autistic, and he does it perfectly. Like the dude's, he's just a socially awkward, autistic weirdo. But the demon is very, very captivating. It's a really good performance.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys want us to get into a couple of music or movie reactions like that, let us know. Just so that way we're doing a little bit more on this channel. We understand it's been a Tom channel this whole time. But Tom's also been incredibly hit and miss. He's understandably taking lots of breaks and enjoying time with Nova, and
Yeah, we're not mad at
yeah, we're not mad at it at all. But at the same time, like, we want to be able to give you guys content. So just let us know if that's what you guys want.
Yeah,
But
I keep having to watch my kitty cat. Sorry.
yeah. All right. Is there anything else you want to add?
I don't think so. I think I said all of my conspiracy theories. They're not conspiracy theories.
They're really
anymore.
not.
They're just theories.
Yeah.
And actually, they're being proven.
I mean, one of like the worst conspiracy theories that we've had in decades, which is the elite eat babies and sacrifice them to demons. And it's like once that becomes true, it's like, okay, well, what isn't true
Exactly.
then? If it doesn't, if that's, how does it get worse than that?
Exactly.
Everything else below that, I mean, it's got to be true, right?
You
If
would
the
think
absolute worst of the conspiracy theories are true, then like,
everything else is
yeah, the less significant ones are probably true too.
up. So I love the fact that I can see all of the things for what they are, but at the same time, it really kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Life was a lot easier when you just kind of went through it thinking everything was okay.
Ignorance truly is bliss.
Yeah, yeah. But when I scroll through Instagram, we're not alone. There's lots of people that feel like we do. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are being opened up. Their eyes are being opened to all of the deception, and that's all it is. It's just deception, manipulation. And Satan is the father of lies. It's what he does best.
We're definitely in that time though that old men are having visions and young men are dreaming dreams. People are waking up.
For sure.
Pure language is being restored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anywho, okay, I guess that's it. Go to hangovergang.com and
Blah, 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 blah.
pick up some merch. I need to go over and see what Tom's got because I want his prayer as a painkiller shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to donate to our solar fund, it would be helpful.
Cash app right here.
Yeah. I mean, to give a little backstory if you don't know my story. Although we did give my story recently, didn't we? What was that in? Or was that the video that we didn't do?
It might have been. It might have. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to flee an abusive marriage with an alcoholic addict. We had to leave pretty quickly with limited funds. I bought 2 shed to house conversions that are partially completed. The county has given me lots of troubles and they don't want me here and they're not going to let me have power and water. So we're having to do a workaround. What you looking
I'm a lighter.
for? This one. We're having to do a workaround and do solar and bring in water. So we're going through this heat wave without any electricity. All we have is a generator and some battery banks. So
When she says battery banks, guys, we've got like
portable battery.
I'll pull up a picture, but I've got what's called a jackery. It's literally like a camping battery. They're designed to hold a charge for like 2 or 3 days while operating big shit. So it's not like we're actually without electricity. We're without like
The comforts.
of electricity in terms of having. It's basically an AC. It's really what it
Climate
is. Yeah, climate control.
Yeah, we can live with all the other stuff, but AC, and not even for me. Like, I just need it to make sure my kitty cats are safe. I can figure out a way to get myself cool, but they cannot, and they're wearing big fur coats. You know. So, anywho,
Yeah.
okay, I guess I'm done. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out with us, y'all.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Good job, Tom and Nova. I'll give you one of these.
I'll give you one of those too.
All
Boy.
right, guys. Come check out my channel.
Yeah, go check out his channel. He's finally off of his shadow ban.
Yeah.
And it's good stuff, good information. He shows you how to do this, how to look like this. And he does this in 2 hours a week.
Pretty much.
Literally.
Yeah.
2 hours a week.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn how to look like this in 2 hours a week,
come follow my channel.
What is that?
I'm gonna do a boop and I'm gonna put my channel up.
All right. Those of you that showed up for our live, thanks for showing up for us.
Yeah, sorry that didn't work out.
Sorry we didn't get our crap.
YouTube kind of sucks. Stupid Jews.
Stop it. I share his sentiments. I just have a filter. He does not.
Nah.
Yeah. So, anyways, all right.
I treat them the same way Yosha treated them. You whitewashed hypocrites, you tombs, you vipers, you brood. You vipers!
He called them bloody rags.
You bloody, dirty, disgusting rags, you unclean animals.
That's what he called them.
Yeah.
You know what? Pretty much all the things that they think about us.
Yeah.
Is what he called them.
In case you guys didn't know, everything he called them, were they not under Roman occupation, would have resulted in death.
Really?
He would have died for every one of the insults that he hurled at them.
So he knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing. Yeah. Super hate speech.
And
he was calling them a bunch of kikes before kike was even a word.
What was I gonna say? Darn it. I don't remember. You haven't watched the Michael biopic. But I don't know if we put that in our live or if we put it in.
You did say something about that earlier on here.
Edit that out.
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
All right.
Okay.
Come back next time.
Yeah. We love your faces. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not so hot.
Hopefully. It probably will be.
If Tom puts out another one next week, yeah.
Yeah, if he's back on it again, you'll see us sweat next week.
Yeah. So, all right.
All right.
Love you guys. What was that?
I was gonna do a heart and I was like, no, it's gay. Bye guys.
Bye guys.